Big whiff. Solid one. That was good. That one was good.
Your scent is your vibe check. It's what sets you apart, and not gonna lie, it is a big deal in the whole attraction game. But slapping on any cologne off the shelf doesn't instantly crank up your sexy to 100. You gotta work for it, and that's exactly what I'm gonna teach you today. This video is your ultimate guide to ditching those not-so-hot smells. Plus, I'm spilling all the deets on some epic products that will keep you smelling fresh AF from sunrise to sunset. Let's start. Body. Before you go on a shopping spree for all those smell-good goodies, you must figure out what that not-so-pleasant odor is coming from. Because honestly, just covering it up with cologne is like putting a Band-Aid on a broken arm. It ain't gonna fix the problem, dude. Our bodies are constantly producing sweat, and the most common places are those tricky spots like our armpits, balls, and ass. But it's not the sweat itself that's causing the stench. Nope, it's when our sweat decides to team up with the bacteria having a blast on our skin. First off, showering once a day is key, my friends. And when you hit that shower, grab your trusty Cetaphil face wash. It's not just for the mug, it's for your whole body, baby. Make sure to scrub every nook and cranny, from your armpits to your balls and ass, because that is where the sweat party is at. Now, when it comes to keeping those pits in check, remember, it's all in the deodorant game. I'm talking about Dove Men Plus Care, the one with antiperspirant superpowers. This bad boy will have you feeling fresh all day long. No sweat stains creeping down your ribcage, I promise. Oh, and by the way, I'll provide the link to every product I'm mentioning in the description. So you can just scroll down and order these products. And now for the piece de resistance, cologne. Oh yeah, level up your scent game with some top-notch fragrances. Think Bleu de Chanel, Sauvage, Tom Ford, or if you're feeling fancy like me, Creed. But don't go overboard with the spritzing, and make sure your choice matches the occasion. No dousing yourself in spicy wood cologne before hitting the gym, alright? Honestly, gel-based deodorants are the game changers because they avoid those pesky white streaks on your threads. And when it comes to cologne, quality over quantity it should be, brother. You should rather have one Luxe bottle than a bunch of cheap knockoffs. Breath. Did you ever think smelling sexy is all about a good scent? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but that is not even half the truth. If you are rocking an amazing fragrance, but your mouth smells like you've been eating junk, well, you are busted right there, dude. Our mouths can sometimes turn into odor factories because of all those pesky bacteria that grow in there. See, when we munch on food and forget to floss and brush our teeth, those bacteria set up camp in the leftover food bits, especially between our teeth and on our tongues. So, step 1, floss, baby, floss. Secondly, don't forget about that tongue, because that is where a lot of the stink hangs out. Grab yourself a tongue scraper and get rid of that white gunk. Now, on to the brushing game. I brush my teeth twice a day with an electric toothbrush because I find it the most effective. And for toothpaste, I swear by Colgate Total. It is superb against bacteria and keeps those chompers looking pearly white. Lastly, mouthwash, buddy. And for that, I am all about the organic stuff, because who wants to be swishing around a bunch of chemicals, right? Now, this will probably shock you a bit, but your hair can make you smell bad too. Yeah, for real. It is all because of those oils your scalp pumps out. Now, washing your hair every day to get rid of it sounds great, but it's actually a bad idea. It dries it out big time, but not washing enough turns it into a funk fest. Hair. The plan is to first identify your hair type. If your hair is thick, you will want to look for shampoos that are basically a hydration station. But if you're dealing with hair that is more on the thin side, get something that will beef it up without dragging it down. What I do is, I wash my hair twice a week max and always bring in the dynamic duo, shampoo and conditioner. Shampoo is the one that does all the cleaning of the dirt, while conditioner locks in moisture to keep things smooth. Keeping up with this routine and your hair is going to thank you by looking, feeling, and most importantly, smelling awesome. Environment. So, you are all clean, smelling like a dream, but something is still off? Bet it's your surroundings. That's right, your environment plays a huge part in how you smell. Think about it. You could be showering non-stop, but if your place stinks, you are out of luck. Homes have their own smell, you know. That smell sticks to your clothes, and sadly, you are carrying it everywhere. Keep your space tidy and make sure your bed is fresh, because you don't want to roll out smelling like old sheets. If you have just cooked, air it out, or you'll be walking around smelling like dinner. Is your laundry piling up? Hit it daily, or you will start smelling like it too. Don't forget to sweep or vacuum your floors, and throw those windows open every morning to let the fresh air in. This will give your place a mini detox. Guys, if you found this video helpful, smash that subscribe button for more tips on staying sexy and among the top in the game.